What's up, everybody? Erod212 here with another video. So, day two of New York Comic Con was all about digging in the bins. Let's see what I found. All right, so day two of the con. Now, I focused on the variants. I did go back to Comic Mint for some more variants to help out some friends. And they were very limited quantities. By the end of that day, I believe like the Juice Go, they had it at 2 per, and the other Spider-Man one was the Miles one was at 2 per. Department of Truth was at 1 per. They only had like 50 copies left. But by midday, all of the bigger variants were gone. So, a lot of people were out of luck with that. But subject for another day. But let me show you what I got. So I did what I normally don't do this, but just talking to some people, decided to give it a shot this year. Did I pick up a few keys? Yes, I did. But more so, I'm going to show you what I focused on most of the day here. All right. So first booth I went to, it was this place, had $2 books, a lot of $2 books, $5 trades, and there was some good books there. And then I went to a place called Victory, and that was recommended to me by a fellow hunter, and there were some really good books, and I can only imagine what was in there. He told me in the $5 bins he found First Mary Jane on the cover. There was some real FF bronze stuff and silver stuff that were in there. Not in the greatest condition, but well worth more than the $5 that they were asking for there. But this is what I found. These were $3 a piece, 7 for 20. But I think I did well. FF 54, excuse me, from Volume 3. This is The Birth of Valeria. Valeria Richards, for those of you who don't know it, daughter of Sue Storm or Sue Richards and Dr. Doom from an alternate reality, because the original child had died at birth, I believe it was. So they retconned her, and Franklin Richards, who one of the most powerful beings in the universe, brings his sister back. And this is where this is the birth of Valeria. I just feel that when the FF comes, I don't think they're going to go completely with the original stuff. They're going to incorporate from different runs, and this Chris Claremont run is a really, really good read for you guys to check out. Well written, but Claremont, of course, great writer, did some fantastic work in the X-Men, but his run on Fantastic Four is underrated in my belief. Great cover. Part of that run right here is FF number 22. Just a good cover. Who did this cover? Is it Del? Yeah, Laraka did this cover. Just Valeria right there. And the thing with this is Sue Richards is having a hard time accepting the fact that she had a child in an alternate reality with Dr. Doom, their mortal enemy. So it kind of takes it out on Valeria. Valeria walks off upset. And She-Hulk's involved in this. There's a big battle in here. Good read. Like I said, if you can pick up the trade or something, check this book out. Near mint copy of Tales of G.I. Joe, which reprints the origin of Snake Eyes and, first appearances of Snake Eyes, Duke, Scarlet, and Gung Ho, and those guys. So good book to pick up. Gung Ho might not be in here, but $3, I'll take it. Fantastic Four 275, that great Stan Lee cover right there. FF 265. This is when She-Hulk joins the Fantastic Four. Minor key, picked up 2 copies of that. And then a book you guys might want to be on the look for. It is not a major key, but it is a book with some good implications, and one of those books that you should have in your collection just because if you're a guy who collects significant books, and that's this book right here. That's FF 278. So the story behind this book is the retelling of Dr. Doom, but it also tells how he gets his armor and everything else. But the big thing with this is that there's a controversial race segment in this book with Johnny Storm that became a big thing later on. So this is a controversial book. People are scooping this book up. If you could find that book at a reasonable price, I think it's commanding like maybe $15 to $20. So I was able to get 3 copies of it. So I was happy with that. First Nova Corps was in there, so I'll take that. Astonishing X-Men number 51. This is the first same-sex marriage in the Marvel Universe with North Star. This is the 1 in 10 variant for it. And then this is a great find for me there. This is the 1 in 25 incentive variant. If you take a look at this book and what it sells for, a 9.8, and this is probably a 9.6, but a 9.8 on this book sells for about $200 graded. So to find this for $3, I'll take this any day of the week. Spidey, Hobgoblin, The Death of, right here in one of these. This is $276. Nice book. Then talk about that. Some Bronze Age Spideys for $5 a piece. That's $109 and $114. These were in good shapes, which is why I picked them up at $5 a piece. You can't beat that. Even because if you're looking at the way Spider-Man is rising, the Bronze Age stuff is just picking up to the level that the Silver Age was at, especially the lower numbers. Anything from that 101 all the way through about 135. You've got some big keys in there. So, that 120 run, 119 all the way through just to 129 is just nothing but banger books. All right, so now let me show you what I picked up with that booth that had the $2 spots. But you know what? Before I show you that, let me show you some more of the show floor and some other things I was looking at. I just wanted to show what the entrance to this place looked like. And this is also one of the main levels where a lot of cosplayers gather and everyone stops to take pictures. My son thought it was funny to tape his dad getting ready to hustle down to one of the lines. I was going to Comic Elite and power walk it over to the line. As you can see, there are already people online. Vintage Comics and Toys had some really nice books. So I just wanted to show you guys this. You see that first Gwen Stacy right there. Just some real nice books. The Thor 165, which was a hard book to find at this con. Not too many of them, especially high-grade ones. There's the first Kang and raw copy there. That book was flying. A lot of people were picking that book up. Then some of the more modern stuff over here. You'll see the second print for Moon Girl, which was a nice book right there. Miss Marvel, the Moon Knight. There's Akira, which has become a big book. Riri Williams right there. Some Star Wars stuff. The Middleton Batgirl. There goes another Riri slabbed. First Shuri slabbed. There's some good books to be had. Hulk 102, First Soul Story series. And then this is just to showcase a 9.0. Look at that giant size X-Men. That Hulk 181 and a 9.6. First Black Knight and an 8.5. Some great horror. An 8.5 of the first Black Panther. That 9.6 of Second Vulture is amazing. Josh, grab that one's for you. Look at that. Just iconic keys. Tales of Suspense right there. First Iron Man at 8.5. That Captain America. That's my favorite book out of this whole display. I just had to go around somebody. I apologize for that. But let me show you that again. Look at that ASM 1 and the 9.2, but that Cap at the 3.5, dream book for me. Big dream book. There's some more real nice vintage stuff coming up right now. You can see that Mary Marvel and some terrific comics, some detective comics, early detective, golden age, famous crimes, just some nice stuff. Oh, that Brainiac. I love it. Love it. The Swamp Thing 1 and a 9.8. Wow. Some original artwork here. That was just some crazy stuff there.
Real nice. There was some Kirby pieces there. That Joker piece is fantastic. It's the original cover. And these were all up for auction. I believe that's a Wrightson piece right there. There's the Bruner cover. That's the Bruner for Doctor Strange. And then I believe this was some George Perez artwork here on Avengers. Real nice stuff. I might be wrong. If you know better, let me know. Definitely like that stuff. And then this is Comics Elite. They had some variants at their show, some exclusives, but just wanted to show you guys exactly what one of these booths look like. They sell not only the exclusives for the cons, but all their past exclusives that you could pick up. Just some nice stuff for you to get. They had 9/8 slabs for everyone to look at. Then this was a Diamond Selects bust statues. Oh, loved it. Loved it. I love that Cyclops. And the Bullseye was really nice too. Look at that Green Goblin bust. Over here you had some Miles and Skrulls, Spider-Man. The Nova was really nice. You don't see too many Novas. And then, what was the other one I really liked? They had the Phoenix, the Human Torch, the way they did the fire and just rising up. And of course the Sabretooth were gorgeous. Nice Storm Shadow. Yeah. Great Bruce Lee piece. Unfortunately, the lighting wasn't the easiest to get. The way the lighting was coming down on the piece, couldn't get a good video on it. Take a look at this Star Wars Japanese samurai rendition of Vader. It's breathtaking. The thing was amazing. Talk about amazing. This is for my boy Biggie's. Look at this, Jake. This Godzilla from King Kong Godzilla. It's just unbelievable. The detail on this thing, I wonder how much this thing weighed because it was massive. Full-size rendition of Godzilla. Talk about massive. Look at this. Word is this thing was about 10,000 pounds. I do not even know how they got this into the show floor. And then just want to show you what the floor looks like, the main concourse looks like on a Friday afternoon. This is leading out towards where you get all the cosplayers and you enter. Just a good meetup spot for everybody.
Pretty interesting, right? That's a nice show floor. I had a lot of fun with it. I especially like some of the statues that they had there. They were really nice. Kind of makes me want to pick up, especially like the Diamond Select ones that they had there. They were ranging from about $175, but I really like that Cyclops one, so I might focus on that. But went digging in these $2 boxes and like the Saga image first. And for those of you who don't know, Saga is coming back. Great read. Cannot wait for this to come back and see where they take it. Descender #1. Again, Secret Wars #1 now. Last time I went to the flea market, I found a couple of issues, but #1 was not one of the books. And the full set of this is going for $50 a pop all day long. As I said before, I feel that they're going to take parts of this and incorporate it into a movie somewhere along the line if they do Secret Wars. Picked up 2 copies of that. Picked up a copy of #2, just a really nice cover. Like the way they do the Thors right there. Beta Ray Bill, look at that. Got Secret Wars #5, another great Doom cover. Ready? Batman 21, the San Diego Comic-Con edition, first appearance of Duke Thomas. Thor 702, just a great cover. Kind of looks like a David Mack type of style work. This is that whole Jane Foster story arc, which leads into her own series. An iconic Delato cover right there for New Avengers, number 33? Yeah, 33. That's just a great Delato cover. Beautiful Civil Wars 2 Phil Noto variant cover right there. She-Hulk is coming. Everything She-Hulk will be picking up, especially the Jump Rope issue, the Spider-Man issue, plus her Savage She-Hulk issue. All the good stuff is going to pick up. Doctor Strange #1, and this is the first appearance of Zelma Stanton. Zelma Stanton, which is a member of the event. The Strange Academy, which was a big, really nice run. Introduced a lot of new characters, kind of like the X-Men, but a academy for mystical arts children. And you see in there, you've got a frost giant working with them. It was just really cool. Take a look at it if you haven't read it. Good read. Some really nice covers to that book. Also, this is a first appearance, and I picked up another copy and another copy. So I'll take that book every day. First appearances like that, $2 a pop. Snatch them up. Steve Rogers, Captain America #1. This is the book where he first says Hail Hydra. Remember that. This is where he gets turned. This book was there, $2. And the second print was there. Difference between the first print and the second print. You see it's red for the first print. Try to get the glare out. Sorry. Blue for the second print, but also they added him saying Hail Hydra. So pretty cool. We also have here, Black Panther #1, and it's the Ta-Nehisi Coates series that was written. This was critically acclaimed. A lot of people really like this. This book picked up a lot of steam, but saw this there. Second print. How do you tell it's second print? Background is different. The lettering is black. There we go. See that? Lettering on it is black. So you see that? Grab that book, because this book is like a $15 book, I believe. And so second print's not as many. Definitely not as many. First appearance of Mr. Bloom was there. Miles Morales, second appearance of Miles Morales. First full appearance. This is the reprint of True Believers, but even this carries a little weight because everybody just loves Miles. And then watch, these were in $2 bins. First appearance of the Sun King. You've watched Principal Defects talk about this. There's been a lot of speculation about this character possibly being in the Moon Knight series. 188. Yeah, this book was there. And then I think this was the best find in those bins for the $2 bins. Punisher #219. It's the first appearance of the Punisher using the War Machine armor. This is a $45 to $50 book, raw, all day long now. $35 to $45. Let's go. Raw, all day long now. 2 copies. Can you believe that? $2 bins. Just do a little digging. Spend some time. Don't get me wrong. I dedicated some time to these bins, but it was well worth it, in my opinion. A lot of fun. Got to hang out with a lot of cool members of the community. Hang out with my boy Manny NYC, my son Justin, his boy Greg. Got to meet up with Art Chemist, of course, talking to Gary every day. Always stop by Gary's booth just to shoot shit with him. And then all of the other members of YouTube that just came up and, just said hello, had great conversations, just got to chat a little bit. I really love that part of this community. I appreciate you guys for even just taking the time to say hello, And that's the video now, but stay tuned for video number 3, because that's going to be a good one. Also, if you're free Saturday, I am going to be setting up with my man Streetside Anthony at his location in the Bronx. We're going to be selling books, and I'm also probably going to be taking about 5 to 7 orders to add to my pressing service. So if you're interested, hit me up. I'll probably fill in like 5 orders of about 10 books and add it to my list. My wait times are about 14 weeks right now, so if that's an issue for you, but hit me up for more information. But I just wanted to put that out there to the community. Give fans of Streetside Anthony who go out there and support him little opportunity to get some books pressed if they wanted to get their books in and get on my list. All right. So until my next video, peace.